Are you ready to live boldly, full out, and on your terms? It's time to wake up, overcome your fears, and embrace uncertainty. Access your power and claim your dreams. It's time for Tuck Talk with Tuck Self, the Rebel Belle. Join us now for inspiring conversation and bold self-expression. Now here is your host, the Rebelicious Tuck Self.
So far today, I am all right. I have not gossiped, lost my temper. I haven't been greedy, grumpy, selfish, or self-indulgent. I have not whined, cursed, and I hadn't eaten any chocolate. However, you all, I am about to get out of bed in a few minutes, and I'm going to need a lot more help after that. Author unknown. So welcome to Tuck Talk, you all. My name is Tuck Self, and I have another confession to share with you. I am a quota-holic. I love quotes. I love all type of quotes, particularly when they inspire me, when they make my heart sing, and when they make me smile. You know, Dolly Parton once said, when I'm inspired, I get excited because I can't wait to see what I'll come up with next. Isn't that fabulous? I love Dolly. You know, recently a friend of mine asked my thoughts about my favorite quotes, as well as my relationship to the words contained within those quotes. You know, was I comforted? You know, was I reassured, entertained, challenged, inspired by the words within? I appreciated her question so much so that I thought I would share those questions here with you today in our Tuck Talk podcast. So her question number 1 of 3 was, what makes someone's words worthy of a quote to be carried out throughout the years? Another question, what are your favorite quotes? Who is the source of those quotes? How do those words capture your heart, mind, and spirit? Tuck? Well, those are great questions, yes? So it got me pondering my favorite quotes, y'all, and the worthiness of their words. And the first thought that came to my heart is how I love philosophical quotes of wisdom and the words that are contained within those quotes. You know, they expand my consciousness, they inspire my life, they cause me to contemplate and even to take pause. Here's one. There's an Indian saying that once went this way, in quotes. To know what we do not know is the beginning of wisdom. That's so powerful. I'm going to repeat it. To know what we do not know is the beginning of wisdom. Powerful. Then the illustrious Rumi once said, and I love this one, out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. Isn't that beautiful? And then I thought I would read one by Osho. This is powerful. Give this one a listen. When I accept your quietness and not assume it's because of me, when I accept your anger and I do not react as if you're angry with me, when I allow you to be indifferent and not take it as an insult, when I can be with you in company and not see your behavior as a reflection on me, when I can accept your swings of mood without needing to understand or control, when I can allow you to be you, I will be beyond ownership. And then, my dear friend, then not only will you feel my love, but I will truly have found freedom within me. Isn't that powerful? Powerful. And then the final one in this philosophical quotes of wisdom section is by a Greek philosopher who once said, and this is a short one, God has entrusted me with myself. I'll do that one again. God has entrusted me with myself. I also love quotes, you all, that challenge how I'm navigating life, how I'm navigating work, how I'm navigating my relationships. You all know how I love the brilliant Spotted Eagle. Spotted Eagle once said this, Ending hunger and war in the world is easier than you might think. Walking your path without fear? Now this is the more challenging task. Powerful. Love spotted. And then here's one by an Australian Aboriginal female, and it says, I quote, "If you have come here to help me, you are wasting your time. However, if you have come because your liberation is bound up with mine, then let us work together." Isn't that powerful for the times we're in right now, you all? And then here's one that I love, and I believe this one's by Tony Robbins, you all. Very short. People create safe problems in order to avoid risky decisions. I'll do that one again. People create safe problems in order to avoid risky decisions. Moving on. I also love, love, love quotes, y'all, with words about purposeful living. Purpose, service, joy, purposeful living. You know, Martha Graham once said, there is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that's translated through you into action. And there's only one of you in all time. This expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and it will be lost. Isn't that beautiful, Martha Graham? Beautiful. And then here's one that has been my favorite throughout life, you all. Very purposeful living for me. Life is not a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "What a friggin' ride." That's my ad. That's a quote by Hunter Thompson. And then the crazy, powerful, talented Jim Morrison once said, "The most important kind of freedom is to be what you really are. You trade in your reality for a role. You trade in your sense for an act. You give up your ability to feel. And in exchange, you put on a mask. There cannot be any large-scale revolution until there is a personal revolution on an individual level. It's got to happen inside first." Y'all, that was Jim Morrison. That's pretty spectacular. That's spectacular. A podcast about quotes, y'all, would not be complete without the illustrious Abraham Hicks. So I'll close out the purposeful living quotes section with a quote by Abraham Hicks that reads, "The basis of your life is freedom. The purpose of your life is joy." The basis of your life is freedom. The purpose of your life is joy. Now, my contemplation, my thoughts, this delivery, this list would not be complete if I did not include quotes with a little fun, humor, and lightness of being. So here are three of my favorite and worthy laugh out loud quotes. They're very short. The Katharine Hepburn once said, I use this one a lot, "If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun." If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. And then George Bernard Shaw once said, I love this one as well, "I often quote myself. It adds spice to the conversation." I'm going to do that in a minute, y'all, so hold on to your chair rails. I often quote myself. It adds spice to the conversation. And then the brilliant Dr. Seuss, of course, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive, you all, who is youer than you." Love it. So in closing, I'm going to include my friend's third question, which I'll answer. I'll answer it here. And I invite you to respond and share your favorite quote as well. Question number 3. What original words do you wish to share with the world to be recorded, to go down in history? What are your words? So here goes. This is Tuck, the Rebel Belle. Transformation is fun, you all. If you are unwilling to navigate a little change and transformation in your life, squeezing a little juice along the way, or do it with a sense of fun and laughter and freedom, you, my friend, might as well stay the frig stuck. Isn't that great? Kind of excite myself. So thank you so much for listening, you all. Thank you so much for listening. I've inspired and excited myself sharing these quotes with you. As Dolly Parton once said, when I'm inspired, I get excited because I cannot wait to see what I'll come up with next. So I am off. Tucky Parton is off, you all, to see what I'll come up with next. I want to thank you for listening to our Tuck Talk podcast with me today and for humoring me with my Quota-holic confession. Given anything that you have heard inspires you, I invite you to share us with your friends, and be sure and come back and join us again next week.